I am in Salzburg, Austria right now.
And while we're out there, we can see the Grand Canyon. It's been on my list since I was a little kid. But honestly, if it doesn't go just like we planned it, I don't care as long as it's just you and me. Let's drive to Vegas.
Hello, friends. I am in a new place. I am in Salzburg, Austria right now, and I don't have a lot of time here, so I want to take you guys along with me about what you can see in Salzburg in a day. So, with that, let's get started. Looks like it's going to be a beautiful day, and I can't wait to see some really famous sights. So, let's get on with it. Alright, one thing that I definitely suggest that you have to pick up when you're here is a Salzburg card. You can get one for 24, 48, and 72 hours. I got mine for 48 because I am here for 2 days. But yeah, for 48 hours, it's $38, and you get free entrances to a lot of museums. You get free public transportation and discounts on so many other things. So if you're here for a while and want to go to museums, it is totally worth it because museum entrance is around $11, and public transportation can add up. So definitely check out the Salzburg card. I think it's really worth it. Alright, so since my time here is so limited, I have decided to jump on a walking tour. It is a paid walking tour, but with my Salzburg card, I get €2 off. So instead of 10, I'm paying 8. Guys, I don't know if this is a normal thing, but it's 12 o'clock right now, and then the fortress right behind me is letting off cannons. I don't know if it's because it's the holidays, or it's normal, or what, but it's so interesting, and it's loud. It honestly scared me when I first heard the first one. It's still going. As I was saying, going on the walking tour, and it's an hour long, which is perfect because I don't have much time here, and I'm excited to learn more about the city. Which is Mozart's birthplace. I'm really excited to be here. We went to Mozart's house back in Vienna, but I'm excited to actually be able to go in. So let's go see if there's any waits. Absolutely no wait. Let me tell you, that card is super handy. So nice. Now I'm just walking up some stairs to the museum. Alright, so I just left the house, or the museum, and it's really cool. You can go through it quite quickly, but I definitely say if you have the card, definitely check it out, because it's free entrance with the card. It's super cool. Now, there were some rooms where you couldn't take photos, that's why I didn't take a lot of photos in there, or they were all possible to take photos, I just took them. Anyways, I'm not really sure. There were a few people in some of the rooms, but they weren't really enforcing a lot of it, so you can take your chances, you can be good and not take photos, whatever you wish to do. But it's so cool to see it. And then, I don't know, I just love seeing the instruments in there as well, and his works of art, some of his belongings. Very cool.
I used to hear a simple song. That was until you came along. Now in its place is something new. I hear it when I look at you.
One thing I really love about this town, this city, is that there are these little alleyways in between the big buildings, so you can walk through rather than having to go all the way around the buildings. So I've come to the back of Mozart's birth house, and I think the back is so much more prettier. I I don't know if it's all original or if they decorated it because of Mozart, but it's still beautiful nonetheless.
With simple songs I wanted more. Perfection is so quick to bore.
Alright, so a couple things that I learned about on our walking tour about this street, Gassen, is that it translates to Corn Street or Cereal Street. Now, that doesn't mean that they sold corn or cereal here, but it was just supposed to like signify the hustle and bustle of daily merchant sales. And another thing he mentioned, the reason why they're mostly the logos on the signs is that back in the medieval days people couldn't read and they would just go off symbols and pictures. And now they encourage the businesses to do the same, which is really fun. In really quick into the Mirabelle Palace to view these Mirabelle gardens, and it's so beautiful. If you are here, it's so close to everything. I definitely recommend checking it out because it's so nice and peaceful, minus a bit of tourists, but that's alright. And it's just on the hour, so the church right behind, they're ringing their bells, and it's just so pretty. Also, you can see a really nice view of the fortress, which is really nice, and I really can't wait to go there. So, yeah, it's beautiful. You can also see concerts here at the Mirabelle Palace, and inside is so beautiful, so pretty. I unfortunately can't go in the concert hall because I think they're practicing, but the pictures and all the pamphlets looks like it's beautiful inside, and I wish I could go in. You should definitely come here. I really wasn't planning on it originally, but it's free to come in, and it's on the new side of town. New being relative because the side of town is still 400 years old. But yeah, it's really, really beautiful inside, and if you're able to catch a concert, I would totally recommend it because the room looks beautiful. Guys, I have finally made it to the fortress. Now this fortress's name is Hohensalzburg, and it's been here for over like 900 years, and no one's lived here for the past 500. But before that, like every 100 years, they would have to rebuild it and refortify. So you can see like 4 different centuries of fortification styles, I guess. Yeah, I'm really excited to go check it out, and it is free entrance with the funicular ride. It's an all-inclusive ticket for free with the Salzburg card. Amazing. And the views are absolutely stunning. So pretty. And you get 360-degree views. But there's a lot of people. Right now, which actually is the top. it's definitely worth it. It's probably only maybe a total half an hour, I would say, but it gives you a really nice base for the fortress and like the history of it, because it's so old and it's so interesting. But there's like 3 other museums here, because this is like a little mini city in and of itself. And there's like a marionette museum, a fortress museum, and then one other one which I forgot. But I'm just gonna explore a little bit and see what else I can find. Certain candy pop up everywhere within all the souvenir shops and I've been so far, and it's called Mozart Kugel, and apparently right behind me is a place that claims to be the inventor, the first people to create it. So I just saw a lot of people go in, so it looks like it's going to be packed, but I'm going to get in line and try these candies. It was an absolute madhouse in there, and then the poor girls inside working were trying to tell the tourists the prices, and she kept repeating it. They didn't get it, and so I felt so bad. But anyways, I picked up some chocolates. It's a little bit expensive, but I have to try it where it was originally created. So I got 5 pieces for €9, and can't wait to give it a try. And I actually picked up a second Mozart Kugel because I've seen this brand in so many like souvenir shops and everywhere else. So I decided to pick up the second one. And it's actually a little bit smaller than the original one, but I thought it'd be fun to do a little comparison of the two. Alright, so I decided to try the gold one first. Here it goes. I don't know if you can see, but it's like this chocolate nougat on the inside, and it has this white frosting, and then it's dipped in chocolate. And the white frosting reminds me a lot of, like if you've ever had cherry cordials, like those chocolate covered cherries with the syrup inside. Kind of tastes like that. I think they called it marzipan. It's pretty good. Alright, and trying the next one. So this is the one that comes from the conditori, like the original place. It's a lot bigger too. So this one has that like marzipan stuff like way in the center. Okay, I do like this one better. I think because it's more fudgy, and I like that. Because the marzipan's okay, but it sometimes can be a little bit gritty, I think, from the sugar. But yeah, it's a nice little like after dinner chocolate treat. But I do recommend, even though it is more expensive, this original one, the chocolate speaks for itself. Like it totally makes sense why it's more expensive. Pretty good. Alright, I have arrived to my last place in the city, and it is the Dom Quartier, like the residence. And it's €13 to come in usually, but the Salzburg card, again, it's free. So we have about an hour before they close, and I'm really excited. Here the rooms are absolutely beautiful. Alright, I am leaving the residence now, and it's just so pretty, and I definitely recommend using the audio guide because I learned so much more with it. Like for example, how they heat the rooms. I thought that was a really fun tidbit, and I'm still a little bit confused. And I think so. The Archbishop was the one that lived here, or the Archbishops lived here, and I think they were princes, rulers, something like that. I should check up on that. But super glad I came in just a nick of time because the rooms were beautiful. I wasn't supposed to though. I realized later, so I've got a few little bits of video. Alright you guys, I am going to end the video here, and if you're wondering why I didn't stop at any Sound of Music spots, well, keep your eyes open because that video is next. But I had such a great time in Salzburg, and the city is really, really nice and close together, and you can really see a lot in one day, especially with the Salzburg card. I totally recommend it. I think it's the best value for what you get, and yeah, the city is wonderful. And with that, if you want to see what I get to next, don't forget to hit subscribe, and I will see you guys there.
What if we walked
Alright
into
guys,
the
I found
airport
it!
and
It
bought
is
a ticket
right
at the
here behind me.
and just flew? Spin the globe and close your eyes. I'll go anywhere it lands with you. Let's stop thinking about it. The world will go on without us. We'll disappear somewhere if it's you and